Wow. Everything is planned, orchestrated, coordinated by God. And here's just another little piece of evidence. I know that God saved my home for me, and that no one else got my home, and also that it was a historical landmark that was hidden. So when I thought about the distance between my old house and my new house, I knew it was 104 miles from my old house to my new house. But that's because Google Maps doesn't put anything past the decimal point if it's beyond a certain distance. So then I looked up on mapdevelopers.com to find the exact distance between my old house and my new house. So, let me see here if I can... Yeah, I'm going to put on my screen capture. Okay. So, the straight line distance the straight line distance between my old house and my new house. So I don't need a calculator to figure this out, but I'm going to do it for the sake of this video. Okay, so the straight line distance is 89.07 miles. 8 plus 9 is 17. So this is 17.07. Okay? Yeah, I don't know if these are probably not significant here, so. Yeah, I'm not doing meters, I'm not doing feet. So the driving distance is 104.11, okay? So the driving distance is not 104, it's 104.11. So this one I'm going to add up all the numbers. 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. That's a 7. So if I add all these numbers up, then that is a 7. And then up here, the first two numbers is a 17.07. So I was thinking maybe it was going to be 104.4 miles, because that'd be the 144. But actually, if I add up all the digits, I get a 7. And if I add these... excuse me. Okay, now I am hiding the actual address, but you can see the cities here. And I actually saw an old video that I'd made where I thought I might have to drive back and forth 5 times. Well, it was more like 10 times. It was more like 10 times. So I totally underestimated the amount of work, but I got it done. And there is a lot of 17s, so you can see where I came from and where I moved to. And there are many more significant things to where my new home has 17s encoded in it, and how the gematria for my old home is actually very satanic. Oh. Okay, there we go. So the gematria for my old home was very satanic. I don't think there's anything significant about the gematria for my new home. But if I add up the square footage in my new home, it's 17. And my house actually has 2 addresses. The address for my yard, I add those up, it's a 17. And there are also 17 historical landmarks in my new city. And my home is the only residential one. This was hidden when the home was listed for sale, and it reappeared a couple months after I purchased the home. And apparently it was there before the home was listed for sale, so Google Maps took this down while the house was listed for sale, and I had no idea. So God crowned me after I moved in. God saved this house for me. It has 17, as I said, 17 in the square footage, 17 in one of the two addresses, and there are 17 historical landmarks in the city, and I own the only residential one. So if you add up the straight line distance, you get a 17.07, and you add up the driving distance, all the digits is a 7. So everything is coordinated, and everything is planned, and there are synchronicities and signs. I actually see 17s and 7s in most things. I almost always have 17, so 17 is Q. What is 7? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is for God. 17 is for Q. I don't know if that's what 7 is supposed to stand for, but it is God's number. There are 7 days in the week. That's where you get your Sabbath from. Sabbath, or Sabbatos, is Saturday, and this Sabbath is the 7th, and that's where the language evolved. So you have 7 days of the week, 7 colors. Gosh, there's so many there's 7 continents, I don't know. There's 7 of many different things, so that's why it's God's number. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys.